Well, if you've ever wondered how your smartphone does all that it does in such a compact device without overheating, this next story is for you. Some of who's who in science and technology converged on the Bay Area this weekend. This is put on by the Asian American Scholar Forum, or AASF. It was part of a weekend symposium at Stanford that just wrapped up this afternoon to highlight excellence and innovation in STEM and social justice by Asian Americans. This weekend, it featured performances, but also conversations with speakers like NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang. I emceed the ceremony along with MSNBC anchor Richard Lui. As part of the weekend, AASF honored change makers whose impact is so profound, some of it's felt in our day-to-day. And that list includes C.T. Saw. Saw just passed away a few weeks ago, so his son, right here, accepted the award on his behalf.
Dad had a passion for all areas of science and technology. He believed that technology could change the world for the better.
Okay, so some of you might be wondering, what exactly did C.T. Saw do? Well, here's a video that played at the ceremony to help us understand his impact.
The impact of the transistor on the electronic industry and on our society is unquestioned.
If it weren't for one invention, your mobile phone might have been the size of your living room.
In the early days, computers, very rudimentary computers, would fill the entire room.
Why so big? Because behind the screens are billions of tiny components called transistors, doing the work your apps demand.
Transistors are basically nanometer scale, like switches. All computers today are made by a bunch of switches.
Those switches, in computer terms, called transistors. And C.T. Saw and his colleague Frank Wanless wanted to make them super efficient. Their innovation pairing two transistors or switches together, with one actively helping the other turn on and off like a seesaw. When one side is fully down, it pushes the other side fully up. This revolutionary pairing profoundly cut energy use while eliminating almost all related heat. With less worry about overheating and power usage, transistors could then be packed so tightly, radically shrinking battery sizes and devices. What was called CMOS shrank rooms to pockets.
Today, the use of CMOS is basically ubiquitous. Anything you plug into the wall, anything that uses a battery may involve CMOS circuitry.
From what you're watching right now to what powers your kitchen and what gets you to work. Saw's work standing the test of time. 6 decades later, even today's most advanced AI chips containing 200 billion CMOS transistors in one single chip.
The contribution of Dr. C.T. Saw to the world has been tremendous, not only in his invention of CMOS circuitry, but also his long career of educating generations of students.
And generations of chips. Silicon chips, what Saw's invention made ubiquitous, including the name Silicon Valley, a place where his children Dina and Bob also got great inspiration.
He's very enthusiastic about encouraging our interest in science and engineering. He was always working. That's what I remember about him. He was always working on his research, technology, electronics. Maybe it's part genetic, but I think it's also part example.
They both hold PhDs in neuroscience and bioengineering. A chip off the old block.
Yeah, and these were such incredible people. I was so impressed by the folks in that room. And so it was pretty wonderful, remarkable to be in the same room as these folks who are really quiet heroes for our day-to-day, like our phones. I had no idea.
That is fascinating.
Right.
That is fascinating to learn that one invention is in, you look around, every single thing that we have is made possible by that. That's fascinating.
Yeah.
So it's an end of